Welcome back to Buffalo. It's our post-game show following a 93-64 Buffalo Bulls victory over Northern Illinois as the Bulls improved to 14-4 on the year and 6-1 in the MAC. I'm Paul Peck with Amy Audibert, joined by Bulls head coach Felicia Leggett-Jack. Your thoughts on another one that appeared to look easy, but I know you always tell us they're never that easy.
Northern Illinois is a fantastic team, and as you know, the record is 16-9 now. They have owned us for the last few years, and the question to our team is, what is your why? Why do you play this game? And they showed today their why is not just to play for themselves, but for each other. What a great team win.
Coach, 6 consecutive wins in this conference is really hard to do. I don't think people understand how hard that is. How do you get your team mentally locked into one game at a time?
It's not about the wins right now. We don't talk about the wins or the losses. It's about things that matter to our why, our sisterhood, our womanhood, our motherhood, our rationale on what kind of development we want to have for our brain when we have to take over our own families. That's what we're trying to build on. And when you build on something like that and that's so important, then the game is the easy part.
You had some outstanding performances here this afternoon. We'll talk about all of them, but let's start with Sierra Dillard, another one of her typical games, but a little untypical, and then she sets a new career high with 11 assists to go along with her 26 points.
Well, she said she had 12 assists. I thought she was lying to me, but 11. We'll just take 11. It's just fun to have that kind of camaraderie on the team. I tell you, one of the passes, I thought that she just overlooked Tessie, but she saw Hannah. And that's just a kid that is a top draft kid. If she doesn't go in the first round, I don't know women's basketball.
The other player I wanted to ask you about was Hannah Hall. She was outstanding in this game, 17 points and 7 assists, battling for rebounds, hitting three-pointers. When you can kind of get that performance from your point guard position, how much does that change what you can do?
Well, you get a text from your point guard right before the game, and she says, "Coach, I'm ready." You're nervous. You're wondering, like, is she too high? Is she too low? But she texted me and she said, "Coach, I am ready. You can count on me." I get emotional when I think about Hannah Hall, how tough she is. And people look at her size and they think that she's small. I see her heart, and I think she's 6 feet tall.
The last player I was going to ask you about is Courtney Wilkins, because with the knee kind of going in and out. But also,
she's back!
She's back. And you know what? We always laugh because when she hits the threes, the bench, they always get a little bit, it looks like a little extra jazzed for her. How important, in your words, is it for her to come out and get in that rhythm and start hitting those shots from range again?
Her being on the floor just stretches the floor. You have to change your defense. You have to make a decision. Do I stop Summer Hemphill in down low, or do I stretch the floor and hang out with one of the main shooters? You got Sierra Dillard, you got Hannah Hall, and now you throw in a Courtney Wilkins. I am so blessed to have some really great players that work their tails off in practice so they can have moments like this.
6 wins in a row. Congratulations, Coach Jack, on a nice little roll that your team is on.
Onward, we want more. Thanks so much, Buffalo.
That is Felicia Leggett-Jack, the Bulls head coach. We didn't even talk about one of the other players. Matter of fact, our player of the game is Summer Hemphill with 18 points, 14 rebounds, her 6th double-double in 10 games this year. And as Summer joins us here, you seem to be hitting your groove. I know you got a little later start than everybody else did on this team. Do you feel like you're in mid-season form yet?
I feel like I'm just trying to do whatever I can to get the team in their groove and make sure everybody's doing what they can do. And just doing my role, I just want to crash the boards and get my teammates as much opportunities as I can.
Shooting 60% from the field is incredibly efficient, and I know it's nothing new because you did it last year too. What's your mental preparation? You always seem to just handle your business, not try to do anything too crazy, but just do everything really well. What's your mental preparation going into games?
My mental preparation, I just want to go out there and I don't want to be I'm sorry.
Don't let Sierra distract you, Summer.
I don't want to be too energetic out there. I just want to give as much energy as I can, not too low, not too high, as Coach X says, and just, like I said, give my teammates as much opportunities as I can.
How much fun is it to play with great players like Sierra Dillard, like a Hannah Hall, who was battling you for some of the rebounds on the offensive end, the Brittany Morrison, all the players that are playing so well right now? How much fun is this to be a part of this team?
It's super fun, and especially over the summer when we play against each other and to see each individual, what we're good at, and to see everybody together is just great and magnificent to see everybody.
All right, hey, Summer, congratulations. 18 points, 14 rebounds, our player of the game. Keep up the good work here
Thank
lately.
you.
That is Summer Hemphill, our player of the game, for another outstanding performance. Wrap this one up for me, Amy. The Bulls are playing great right now. They're doing it on both ends. They held a team to, roughly 14 points under their season average. So it's not just the 90-plus point games, it's the defense as well.
Yeah, you know, this program, they graduated an incredible class last year, and at the beginning of the season, Felicia Legette-Jack said, we're not rebuilding, we're reloading, and I think we can all kind of really confidently see that this team is reloaded. What they have been able to do in the conference play has been incredible. Nonetheless, hey, there's another one right around the corner.
Yeah, it's a season high with 93 points. The Bulls do it in front of a home crowd where they've won 28 of their last 34 games. Next up for the UB women is a trip to Muncie, Indiana to take on Ball State on Wednesday. We'll have men's action from here at Alumni Arena for you Tuesday night as the Bulls men's team takes on Ball State. That's our final, 93-64 for Amy. My name is Paul and our entire crew here. Thanks for spending a Saturday afternoon with us. This has been a presentation of ESPN.